Here to back another figure review. Today we're reviewing the deluxe class Series Rise of the Beast Mirage. And this has been a review I've been wanting to do it for so long. I mean, I just got this figure for Christmas, and he's way better than I thought he was gonna be. Personally, when I saw his promotional pictures, I wasn't sure about it, but I knew I still wanted to get the figure. And this figure really did blow me away with the transformation. There are a few issues which I'll probably touch on in a few seconds. Before I end the video, I do want to say thank you guys so much for 65 subscribers. I mean, I didn't even think we were going to get to that number. I mean, we started off with like 8. So I just want to thank you guys so much. And I'll thank you guys for giving so much likes on that Christmas special. I thought I was going to get like 17. And just thank you guys so much. Let's go and get into the review. First thing I want to go over is the sculpting, which... The sculpting, they actually did really good. Like, I love this figure. I mean, there are a few things they could fix, like these little side skirts here. Like, it's like basically just the whole entire door just hanging on his leg, which could kind of limit articulation a little bit. Like, you can't really make it go out. It can only go out that much because this little kibble here messes up. But it's probably because of budget. I mean, I'm pretty sure they have like a budget to work off of. So it's not really their fault. And the head sculpt looks amazing. But they did a really good job. I mean, like, I'll probably put a picture of the Mirage's face here. They did a really good job, like, on the face sculpt. I really love it. Just all around, I love this figure. Even on, like, this little spoil for the transformation. Lift this up, and you can see a little Autobot symbol, like how he has in the movie. You'll be able to see it more on the vehicle mode. That's part of the vehicle mode. And they actually got the Porsche license so they can actually make his vehicle mode, which is really cool. Oh, this is kind of one of the parts that's kind of hard to transform. Oh, scrap. Also, another cool thing is that technical difficulty said, okay, I think I got it. Yeah, another cool thing about this figure is that it's all like silver. Like, all of it is silver. You'll be able to see more of it in the transformation, also like in the vehicle mode. But I love the silver that they put on there. Now, mine's already chipping a little bit. Like, you can kind of see here. There's a little bit of chipping. Also, a few other places. You'll be able to see more in the vehicle mode. There's a little bit of chipping on here, just because the transformation is really involved. Also, there's a lot of clearance issues, like I said before, the door wings. But what I like to do with these with the car door, the car doors, I like to flip them like this. Doesn't look that good, but at least you get more range. Like, you couldn't do that before. You can also move back. It's really cool. Speaking of that, let's get into articulation. First things first, you have a ball jointed head. Move all around. Ball jointed arms that are also on a hinge joint. They go up and down. Swivel all the way around. You also have a bicep swivel here. Swivel all the way around. And a hinge joint along with a wrist swivel. You also have a waist swivel that it kind of gets blocked by the door wings still. See if I can just fold these down. Hopefully that'll help out a little bit more. Nope. Actually, yeah, a little bit, yeah. It's a lot more. You have a waist swivel, and if you count this part of articulation, he has a ab crunch. Just extend that. Oh. An ab crunch. Put that back. Also has ball jointed hips. There's a thigh swivel. They can go out that far and go back that far. A hinge joint at the knee. And ball jointed feet. Move all around. That's it for articulation. Now onto size comparisons. Here he is next to Steel Series Bumblebee, Core Class Optimus, Kickback, and Siege Optimus. So now on the transformation. First thing you want to do is swivel the hands. Pull this out, it's on a hinge. Then these things are on hinge joints, just pull them out. Fold this out like how we did earlier. Have that flip this up. And next thing you want to do, fold these down or hinge these down. Kind of be hard. There's a lot of clearance issues. Hit that like I did before. Extend the hips or extend the waist. They're on these two hinge joints here. Can't really see it, but there's a hinge joint there. You extend them. Kind of be hard to do that. It's also really scary. I don't want to break this figure. We'll come back to that. Okay, so whenever you flip up the chest, you can just put these in place like so. Then there are pegs. There are pegs on the car door right here. Oh, here. You can see it better if you do that. Then just fold these down and they will peg in. You might have to just do that first. Yeah. This is kind of how I do it. The instructions kind of tell you to do it a different way. But it's just how I personally do it. I start off with the front first. There's already a little bit more paint chipping. Great. There are also pegs on the top of here. These parts here. Get out of the zoom. It kind of be a little bit tedious to get this thing just to transform. There's also, like I said earlier, clearance issues. Okay, now that you have those secure, fold up the front like so. You get the front part of the car. Then, like I did before, fold the arms down, put them in position like so. Do the other arm, put that in position. Next thing, fold this down. Then there's a clear peg here, like right here, I'm pointing here. There also is a peg hole on the arms. You peg that in until you hear a click. There we go. There we go. Next, like I said before, oh, I didn't say to do this before, but you need to swivel the waist. And if that, just lift it up on those hinge joints I mentioned earlier. Then everything will sort of collapse in. It's a little hard to do it though. Okay, so after you got the hinge joint up, fold. Go and zoom in a little bit more. There's a hinge joint you have to fold up. Then just push the waist down. Like so. Next, swivel the feet. Put that in position. Fold out the wheels. Oh, sorry, paint chipping. Do the same thing on the other leg. Then fold and swivel these car doors put them in a position. And this peg here will peg into, go and get out of zoom, peg into the part of the foot. There we go. The same thing for the other leg. Then peg the feet together and fold this down. There are 2 pegs on each side of the back window. Peg this peg here into the leg. This can kind of be a pain to do. Oh, you're gonna want to be careful as you're transforming him. Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. Bam, ba, bam, bam. Black Betty. It's one of the most scariest transformations I've ever done. Okay, before you do that, just fold these feet down. I'm skipping a step. Okay, now you did that. Fold or peg this in. You did on the other side. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Okay. You know what? It's fine. I pegged it on one side. It doesn't make that much of a difference. And here we have his Porsche mode. And I love this car mode. Oh. It's fine. I love this car mode. Out of all my Series figures, this is my favorite one. Even though it has clearance issues, I love it. And also, I forgot to mention this earlier, but he comes with a blaster, which is really cool. You can put it into one of his hands, and it's pretty sure it's 5mm peg. And also, there are also pegs on the side, which allow you to peg it into the car mode, like so. There we go. And overall, I love the silver they used for it. It looks really good. And like I said before, the Autobot symbol, they put that much detail. So just beware of paint chipping as you're transforming this. This is like my second time transforming it since I got it. And it's still a pain. Like, there's paint chipping here. Right there on that hinge joint. Paint chipping here. A little bit of paint chip here. Just a little bit all around. Besides that, this figure is amazing. This figure was a food, I would probably rate it 8 out of 10. Like, I like this figure a lot. They just need to work out all the clearance issues. And like I said, this little piece here just doesn't want to go in at all. Yeah, this figure's really good. If you guys like the review, please like and subscribe. Hope all y'all have a good day. And hope all you guys had a great Christmas.